Yeah, what's happening? It's MCOC news time. It is July 3rd, 2017. That is the date, and the time, well, that's not really important. It's 9:46 in the UK. Anyway, MCOC news. Not much is really happening in the community to kind of announce news-wise. So what we're going to do is going to look at kind of key stories and some things that have come up in the community, which I think is important to talk about. Right the way through, lots of magic videos appearing all of a sudden, that's magic, and some other things which are kind of important with the forums, and obviously the kind of usual Marvel Insider reminder. Yeah, Rich, just get on with it. Yeah, okay, fine, I will. So our first story is all about suggestions and requests. This put into the forum, you know, it made me think, yes, absolutely, we should definitely look towards a harder quest going into the game of Marvel Contest of Champions, like we have with Batista, like we had with Chloe's Warriors of Awesomeness. And I just think that Kabam's focus is too much on Forged to Fight. If you're not familiar with what Forged to Fight is, it's Transformers Forged to Fight. With the release of Transformers 5 in theatres, it was important for the company to really kind of focus on that as being a big push to kind of get more people in around the game and potentially make a few dollar bill, y'all. That was terrible. But the fact is that we would like to see something like that in the game. That was good in proportion to reward those players with decent amounts of rewards. So, you know, you're battling hard. Granted, not so much like the Dave Batista event, because I think that a lot of players, I mean, I suffered a bit with regards to bugs within the game, so hopefully we can have a less buggy game and a decent quest on top of it. And this is something that, you know, they should look to do sooner rather than later. Granted, Act 5 Chapter 2 has been recently launched, and with a chance that in September that we're going to get the next one, which will be Chapter 3, and then at the end of year, Chapter 4, that will be Act 5 completed. Something completely new, maybe take a year off and putting another act in, and then just maybe focus on a different aspect of the game. Hopefully it does mean to, you know, they've got plenty of ideas up their sleeve, because, you know, we would like to think that the game would like to continue on a few more years at least. So I like to limbo. Well, not if you're facing off against magic. It's an interesting article and something that's quite strange this coming week. A lot of videos have kind of sprung up all of a sudden about magic. And a lot of MCC YouTubers haven't, the kind of like big standing ones, I myself haven't covered it, based on an argument that it's an underlying thing. Whether or not you're talking about Limbo in regards to just a basic fight, yeah, Limbo can be a bit of a nuisance, and the kind of the playing strategies does kind of like differ. A lot of people are kind of pointing towards using Limbos, perfect blocks and parries against Limbos. So there's lots of different videos that have sprung up all about it. Now, the main thing with regards to this is it doesn't, and what people really want is something to do with Alliance Wars, because a lot of people go to these videos and go, hey, well, this helps me out to a degree, but doesn't help me out with regards to Alliance Wars. And that's something that, you know, I don't think when these videos were made, they kind of took into consideration the fact with regards to node bonuses that could be on them at the time. And that's where a lot of things kind of break down and becomes not as interesting as it was. I mean, it helps out to a degree, it really does, but it doesn't really help out towards Alliance Wars, because a lot of, actually a majority of high tier battles, you're going to find magic as the boss, which, you know, people will know about. It can be so very frustrating. So it's kind of strange that there's all quiet, and then all of a sudden, boom, these videos just ping up all about magic and Limbo. I just found it incredibly interesting. And someone's put there, a nerf is coming, in a very kind of Jon Snow or kind of I can't remember, Ned Stark kind of a way. Ned Stark, that's right. I think I know my Game of Thrones. I think it's been a while. Third story is our endless plug for things all about Marvel Insider. So do remember, obviously, rewards to claim are there. We still got some time for it, but it's all about the points. Now, you've only got a couple more days until the activities expire for Secret Empire forever. And that can be the biggest issue with regards to losing points. You don't want to lose that opportunity of getting points. So there you go. I've done mine. Hopefully you've done yours and got your points because points mean prizes. So, fourth bit of news, and a little bit frustrating for me at the same time because I overdid the amount of points required to get Howard the Duck, which, you know, I kind of think, oh, I could have made some videos, but at the same time I did have the weekend off, so I suppose you know, balances out. But these were the cutoff points. I am very, very surprised with regards to Punisher 2099. I thought he would be a little bit more popular than that. Definitely I would have chosen him over Carnage with regards to getting the champion. But still, 10.38 million for the champion. Good to see it kind of reduced. If we could have kept that kind of a going scheme of things with regards to 10 million around that, then I think it would be a lot better for the situation. 2.38, as we said. I'm a little bit surprised at. I think I might go for the awakening of the champion and put in a solid 2.5. The other thing is that we still know better with regards to the 3 stars. Obviously, gone are the day when you could put in a good 600k and definitely get a 3-star. We're obviously just using 2 stars, so I suppose there are kind of pluses and minuses. However, it does really kind of push you to spend your arena boosts, and that can be a kind of a good aspect to really getting that 1.368 mil a lot quicker than you might think. And finally, as light-heartedness as I can factor into the end of the video, is my unfortunate time with trying to get a Punisher 2099. I had 2 attempts, and yeah, I think I don't really know what to say with it. I've got my own kind of feelings towards why that a lot of average champions, or kind of meh and blasé and just rubbish champions, get to be pulled so easily. And the kind of the ones that we kind of hold as higher tiers, like good to kind of god tier, become so infrequent to get. So hopefully there is some light at the end of the tunnel for the next few openings. But it's a funny video if you want to see it. It won't take much time out of your life. I think it's only like 4 minutes and 24 long. So yay, give it a watch. It's a belter. It's a real belter. Any thoughts on the articles that we covered? And if you want to look at those articles, they're in the description below. So yes, rants in the comments, shares in the description. It's pretty easy. And yeah, I shall catch you again for another Marvel Contest of Champions news. And oh yeah, I'm going to be live streaming hopefully the new event quest on Wednesday. I'm still undecided whether or not I'll be shooting for the kind of recce, doing like a recce of normal before I then go and try for a Legends run. I don't know. I may have to wait a week and or 2 and kind of boost up some champions that I feel would be more of an asset. And yeah, maybe a 5-star and 4-star crystal opening will then dictate who I am then taking up to further rank, because I need a rank for some 5 stars and I've not got anybody that's got the strength, and I'm lacking the mystic tier to get that Dormammu up to rank 4. But that's saved for another day. Thanks again for watching, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.